So it's clear that we are watching the fall of the American empire in real time. And there is a stark difference in the way that the white community is responding and how the black community is responding. The black community en masse has completely withdrawn. They fought, they campaigned, they warned us, and we chose the orange man anyway. And they're out. The white community, on the other hand, is fighting, those of us who aren't under Trump's spell. And there is this real sentiment that if we can just get Trump out of the way, then we can all get back to normal. But the thing is, that's not what God is doing. And I'm not a nihilist, but we're missing the point. The point is this white supremacist system has wreaked enough havoc. Enough. And God is judging it. And the fact that we are clinging so hard to it makes me wonder, what does the black community see that we don't, that's allowing them to totally let go right now?
What's happening? Black America doesn't have to save or help America. I'm gonna say this. Um, we knew all of this was gonna happen. Okay, so the voting rights thing, but all of the extreme racism tied into political parties and political ideologies, we don't care. That's why we unbothered by this stuff. Oh, black people won't be able to vote. Okay, so white people will vote for more people like that'll mess up the country even worse. Cool, not our problem. And guess who y'all gonna blame for it? Black folks. For you other folks, for you immigrant folks. Okay, so they took away voting rights, and then they're trying to take away certain parts of the 14th Amendment and all that other stuff. And what do you call that? Birthright citizenship. Let's see how y'all fight to be part of America, since y'all was all riding the coattails of the civil rights movement, and then the black people are doing things. Because these people are gonna turn on you anyways. Um, cool. For all you people who missing like white privilege in America and you getting mad about that, and it's like, I'm gonna move to another part of the world. Cool. Go. Go. And then try to and go put your American ideologies on other parts of the world, and then when they start stumping you out because they're sick of you, cool, not our problem. Cool. Like, we don't care. Like, we don't care no more about this stuff. Like, you black people can't have reparations, but if you storm the Capitol, you can have reparations. See, the hypocrisy is over and over and over again. And we know one thing's for sure. Um, you can't fix it. You're not gonna fix the deficit. Like, the capitalism part of America. You're not gonna fix the money issue. So it's only gonna get worse. The racism, you never that's just a white issue globally. Y'all not gonna fix that. But what's gonna happen is you're gonna be so poor. Who care? Like, why should we care? And then people go, well, don't you depend on white people? Yeah, but no. You know, and what I mean is, at the end of the day, white America is not trying to pay even white America. So you're not gonna have any real um, working people at the end of the day. That's their hustle. Like, oh, we're gonna get so rich, we're gonna get robots to do everything, and nobody to buy products. So all of these businesses are gonna go out of business. Look around you. Look around you in America. We don't care. Y'all didn't want to think about this. A lot of these staple businesses in America are going to go out of business because they don't have the revenue and the profits, and plus inflation is going up. So that's going to make people's choice of, should I do this or that? Should I go here or here? So a lot of people are about to go out of business, or they're going to have to really downsize. Is that our fault? No. Is that our problem? No. You get what I'm saying? With all of you people who got this issue with black people is black people fault. Black people fault about everything. Cool. It's all our fault. Everything wrong with all y'all lives is all our fault. Even though we're not around each other generally. So as long as it's our fault, we know it's gonna it'll never get fixed. Oh, and by the way, black people already told you what the country needed to get fixed. But hey, because black people said it was a problem. Doesn't matter now. And with all this patriotism and American exceptionalism, and I'm an American. Look, we know one thing about America that y'all seem like not to know. Y'all not patriotic. Y'all don't care about America. The minute you feel like you ain't winning no more, you gonna bail on this country. We already know that. Then all of a sudden, life isn't fair. We don't care. You get in the country you wanted. America is going to fail. Yes. America is going to go under. Yes. More importantly, what y'all really mad about is when America goes under, white supremacy goes under with it. Because this whole thing is going to be y'all fault. And I know I know y'all want to in the 11th hour get somebody black to maybe run for president again, and we could blame it all on them. Nothing. You way past that one. That was the Obama thing. You way past that one. Y'all didn't even realize. It's like, oh, we can't blame it on the blacks no more. Yeah, no, not really. But hey, like I said, it's all our fault. And then this has been a long time coming. You know how black people we got to get followed by the police. That used to be a thing until people like to talk about the YNs and all that stuff. But generally, crime in the black community is way down compared to when it was compared to decades ago. And guess what? It's so bad that cops have a hard time uh messing with us now because it's like, damn, we're not available like that. Just like these white establishments and places that don't want black people. Cool, we don't want to be there. Cool, it's all good. It's all good. We ain't got to be there. So what's the issue now? You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these people who make all these complaints about, oh, everything was so peachy and perfect in life until the black people showed up. We ain't really hanging around y'all like that. All of your failures are your failures alone. Even with all you other groups who like to interject Black America to compare themselves to Black America, we don't interact with y'all like that either. But hey, it's our fault, right? It's as long as you hypothetically in your mind, I'm better than a black person, I'm smarter than a black person, I have more money than a black person. Cool, it is what it is. G, good, 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 good. And the best part about it is, y'all all have these stereotypes about us as black folks, and it's all in your mind. And the funny part about that is, at the end of the day, you don't really know how sorry you are, because when you compare yourself to us, your stereotype is the lowest of the low. So basically, we're an F. You're D minus because your stereotype of us is an F. So as long as you're better than us, you're gonna be a D minus. And it's like, hey, cool. And the country, D minus, about to be an F. It's like, well, why aren't black people involved? Why aren't black people around with the No Kings protest? We don't give a fuck about none of that. What if black people? What if we vote Republican? What's that gonna do? Nothing. Nothing, man. Y'all want to take y'all want to do as much as you can to tell us we're not American. And the funny part about it is for all you other non-white and non-black Americans, y'all the ones that should be freaking out. Because all of y'all, a lot of y'all, well, pretty much a lot of y'all came here because of the American dream. White America can't even afford to market the American dream because the country's so broke. Y'all gonna shatter. You think they're gonna make a specific thing for you? Oh, this for the Asians and the Hispanics and what else? The Africans and the Caribbeans and the Arabs, and we're gonna, yeah, they, y'all been in bed together technically. Y'all have this interesting working relationship, but at the end of the day, man, you gonna get stabbed in the back. Not our problem. This country is gonna implode from its own shenanigans, and then you get these people with these microaggressions, and you see, you can't be black. If you black in America, somebody always trying to bother you, be all in your space, yada yada yada. And you see, like, you see people policing us like they're the police because the police ain't got nothing on us. And y'all don't realize we don't look at none of y'all as a threat. We really look at y'all as, like, how can I say this? Like, an altercation with y'all is like an altercation with a 5-year-old child who's mad. Like, we already know we could destroy y'all. It's just like, whatever. Go on somewhere, man. Y'all, because y'all don't think. But all of this, I need to feel important. I need to, we need to reinstitute manifest destiny. We need to, start Jim Crow all over again. Bro, it doesn't matter. Y'all don't realize, let me say this blatantly. You stole a country and and wound up broke because you slavery for hundreds of years wound up broke. We did Reconstruction, y'all got jealous. Jim Crow, he did all that. We'll wind up broke at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying? You got involved in the drug trade to wind up broke. We got involved in global domination. World War II. Everybody, the United States manufactured pretty much everything for the world, and that was part of what made America rich. Again, wind up broke again. F that up, and then took the vast majority of the companies and the manufacturing all across the world. Bro, we already know. We not bothered because we know y'all screw ups. Hey man, you want to, y'all smarter, y'all got a higher IQ, so you said y'all the second coming of God. Cool. Let's see what happens. You got it. And when you drive it off a cliff, you gonna want us to stop you? No, y'all Thelma and Louise, fried green tomatoes, whatever that damn movie is. Y'all just gonna fly off the cliff. We ain't got nothing. Hey man, it is what it is. And then y'all gonna get mad. We're gonna attack blacks. It ain't gonna go the way you think it's gonna go. But I'm gonna leave it at that, man. We're not bothered by this. But catch you on the next one. Peace.